Okay, the last topic that I want to hit before we go into the actual building of charts is templates. So, as you might imagine, because there are so many different elements that we can tweak and customize and stylize, we may very well come up with a style that we really like and that we want to apply to a different data series or a different chart altogether. And that's where templates come into play. So, let's take a look at our combo chart that we built in this Customizing Charts tab. And the first thing that we need to do with this is eliminate those restrictions that we had set on the y-axis. And the reason is that those restrictions will carry through with the template and prevent us from applying it to a data series that might not fall in that same range. So I can just right click, go into Format Axis with that primary vertical selected, and just reset my minimum bounds, reset my major units, and now Excel will automatically choose what those bounds look like based on the data set that's feeding into the chart. And now I'm going to just make a series of stylistic changes and formatting adjustments. You can follow along step by step, or you can choose your own. It really doesn't matter. It's up to you. So what I'll do is select my secondary. You can see that it defaulted back to the default format there. So I'll go into the Home tab, make it bold and size 8 just for consistency. And I'm going to make some changes to to my line chart, the cost per click data series, and go into the fill and line options. I just want to make this a solid line, nice dark blue. And one of my favorite options all the way down at the bottom here is this smooth line checkbox. That just changes it from a jagged line to a smooth, which I personally prefer. Now I'll select my spend series. I'm going to give it just a light bluish gray fill and a dark blue border. I'll change the width to 1.5. So there you have it. Let's say that I've made these adjustments and I say, okay, this is the perfect style. I want to apply this for all of my charts that are showing similar column and line metrics. So what I can do is just right click and choose Save as Template. And let's just name it Combo Chart. Hit Save. Now here's the magic. I'm showing spend and cost per click, but what if I want to show transactions and transaction rate? I can just select my X values, Control, select G and H, and now insert. So there are a couple approaches that I can take here. I can click the recommended chart option and tab over to all charts, or I can cancel that and choose any one of these options and go down to the more chart option at the bottom of the menu. Either way, it will take me to the same place. And once I'm here, you'll see this templates folder right near the top. And there's my template. I can double click and it immediately applies all of those settings that we had created to my new data series. So as you can see here, I'm looking at spend and cost per click in my top chart, and transactions and transaction rate in my bottom chart. Both are formatted with the exact same style. So last but not least, what if we want to make a slight adjustment to the template? I'll go into my first chart again, and let's say, okay, instead of a light blue fill, we actually want this to be a light green fill. I've made that change. All I need to do is right click, Save as Template, overwrite that combo chart template that we had built, or I could name it combo chart _2, whatever. And now back in my second chart, just go into Chart Tools, change chart type. Back in the templates, you can see that the template has updated. Just double click again, and there you go. It's updated with the new style and format. So there you go, quick primer on using chart templates.